Hey guys, it's Tiffany. I'm back. I am in front of my TV, as you can see, in my apartment, my new apartment. I have to go through my DVDs and put them into these drawers here. So I thought it'd be the perfect time to actually haul them. Well, not really haul them because none of them are really new. I mean, a good chunk of them have never been taken out of the plastic, but I haven't bought any of these recently. This might not be all of them, but this is the majority of them. I'm currently in the middle of moving out of my old room and moving down into the apartment, so everything's kind of everywhere right now. But I think this is most of them, if not all of them. So, as you can see in the background, I have Caleb on the TV. It's Crowder currently. There we go. But I have it muted right now because of copyright. I'm sure I'd get hit with it. So, let's get started, shall we? So I have all my DVDs here in my Zoom backpack just because that was the easiest way to transport them. So starting off with my Glee DVDs. I think this is all the Glee that I have. My TV's gone to sleep. I really like Glee a lot, especially just the music just in general. Even with all the controversy that has come out of Glee and stuff, I still like it. So I have the Glee, a very Glee Christmas. This was, I believe, the season 2 Christmas, because I don't think they had a Christmas episode in season 1. So I think it was from season 2. I'm not entirely sure. Then I have season 1 of Glee. And season 3. Season 3 was my favorite season. That's the season that I started watching it. Like at the very, very end of season 3. So, yeah. I never got around to getting the other seasons, but what can you do? Yeah. So, once I'm done, I'll go ahead and put everything away, and then I'll show you what it looks like in the drawers, but for now I'm just going to stack them on my table. You'll realize that I have a lot of TV shows. I don't really have a lot of just movies. But, oh well. So, the next series I have is This Is Us. I only have season 1 and 2. I think there's like 3 or 4 seasons. Honestly, I never watched past season 2, like halfway through season 2. I've always meant to, but I just never have. But, as you can tell, this one has never been out of the packaging. So, yeah. Obviously, pick up most of my DVDs on Black Friday, if not all of my DVDs. So season 2 has never been out of the package. Season 1 has. I think I showed it to my mom. But it's a very, very good show. So, at least till I stopped watching it, I know it was good. Plus, I mean, it has Mandy Moore in it, so of course it's going to be good. The next series that I think I have all of this series. I think Sarah might have gotten me the last part that I needed. Though to be fair, I haven't actually watched the last, like, season of it, so 100. Yeah, I loved the 100 up to season 3, obviously, as I think most people did. As you can tell, I think, maybe, seasons 2 through 4 have never been out of the packaging, obviously. So season 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah. And then another series that I liked at the start, but then kind of got out of and never finished past, like, season 2, was Fear the Walking Dead. Now, I never was a fan of The Walking Dead. I did watch a couple episodes of it, but neither of these have ever been out of the packaging. But the reason why I watched Fear the Walking Dead was because of Alicia, which a lot of you might recognize from The 100. Conveniently enough, this is the one that I picked up next. But I really liked this show. It was very chaotic, but, like, what would you expect with zombies? But after the character of Ophelia died, spoiler alert, I stopped watching it. I think she died in, like, season 3, I think. And I never got that season, so. The next series I have is season 1 of Shannara Chronicles. I think there were 2 seasons of Shannara Chronicles. Maybe 3, I don't know. But I only really liked the first season. But yeah, it was pretty good. Not much to say there. The next things I have The Runaways, which Sarah got for me. Runaways. Another show that I don't think I ever finished past, like, season 1. Maybe 2. I don't know. My first actual movie is Avengers Endgame. I was never a superhero fan, but I really do like the Avengers franchise. Mostly because I went with Sarah to see Endgame. Out of pity, because she would have had to go alone, and I actually quite liked it. So, yeah, Endgame, definitely my favorite Avengers movie. Okay. So, the next series that I have, let me make sure that I grab it all. I think this is all that I have from this series. If I find another one, I'll let you know. Pretty Little Liars. Season 4 and Season 5. Now, obviously I'm missing the first 3, but that's because, like I said, I picked these up on Black Friday. And I never got around to picking up the other ones. I apologize. My family is doing reno upstairs, and I got distracted by it. Next, again, was never a fan of, like, superheroes or whatever, but Legends of Tomorrow. This is season 1. Again, I think Legends of Tomorrow had a couple of seasons, but I did actually watch 90% of it. Just never got around to getting the rest of the seasons, so this was fun. It was like a big mashup of all of the DC shows that CW had. It's kind of like the equivalent of the Avengers for DC, I guess. I have The Flash, season 2. I don't have season 1. I'm not sure why I don't have season 1. Like I said, probably because by the time I got into it, really, I just didn't have the opportunity to get it because, like I said, I pick things up on Black Friday, and if I don't, it's like $30, and I'm not about that life. So, yeah. And then I have the first 3 seasons of Supergirl. 1, 2, and 3. I stopped watching pretty much after season 3. It just got a little bit too much for me, I guess. So, yeah, I only have 1 through 3, but that's fine with me. Rhymes. Now we get into, like, the movies. Again, I don't have nearly as many, but, you know. Actually, I do have more than this, but they're Christmas movies, so they kind of are, like, family movies, more than anything. So, I have Ready Player One. This is a really fun movie if you've never seen it. It's got a ton of fun Easter eggs and references. So, Really recommend that one. Next is Encanto, which obviously I love Encanto. I was really obsessed with this whenever it first came out. Well, actually not when it first came out, but a couple months after it came out, whenever I first broke and watched it. Really obsessed. And then it took them forever to get merch and stuff, and the hype kind of died down, so. Okay. This is technically a movie series, and I have all 3 of them. I love this series. I love this trilogy of movies, I guess. Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect 2, and Pitch Perfect 3. I love Pitch Perfect. I think they are so fun and so, like, unique, I guess. Like, you don't have many movies about an a cappella group in college, you know? Movie 3 got a little bit crazy. Didn't quite make a lot of sense, but it still has good music, and I'm a fan of it. So, Pitch Perfect 1, I watched every single night for at least a month. So, yeah, big fan. Moving on, I have I Still Believe, which is the Jeremy Camp movie, with KJ Apa and Britt Robinson. This is a really good movie. If you're into, like, Christian-y movies, they had, like, a really big period of coming out with autobiographical movies about really big, like, singers and music artists. And this is one of the really good ones. This one and I Can Only Imagine, which I think I have. I don't remember. But yeah, this is the Blu-ray. This is like the only Blu-ray that I have. But it has the Blu-ray and the regular DVD. And a digital copy. So if y'all want the digital copy, you can have it. Like, I'm never going to use it. So, like, there you go. First person to use it. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway. Greatest Showman. The movie loosely based on, anyway, P.T. Barnum. I know it's very, very loosely based on P.T. Barnum. But, again, it has great music. I'm a big musical person, so if it has good music, I'll watch it. I don't care. Monte Carlo. I have not watched this movie in quite literally ages, but, like, obviously it's gonna be fun because it has Selena Gomez, Katie Cassidy, Leighton Meester, and a little baby Corey Monteith in it, and, I don't really remember much about it. I'm pretty sure it was just another, like, you know, position swap between 2 girls that look exactly the same. One of them's, like, higher class than the other one, but, you know, she just goes with it. I'm pretty sure it was one of those. I don't remember because, like I said, it's probably been a decade since I watched that movie. Next is A Cinderella Story, the original classic with Hilary Duff and Chad Michael Murray. Obviously the best out of all the remakes, although I was a fan of the Selena Gomez one, but there's like 500 now, so. Next, The Little Mermaid with William Moseley, Poppy Drayton, and a whole bunch of other people that I don't know. But, yeah, this, I was really excited about this movie, and a lot of people hated it because they thought it was going to be a live-action remake of the Disney Little Mermaid. This one came out, for reference, copyright 2018. So this one came out a couple years ago, long before the actual live-action remake was announced or done. And when it turned out to not be that, it's more along the lines of the actual fairy tale of The Little Mermaid, people were real mad. But, like, you know, also, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the greatest made movie. It's kind of not great. But I still loved it because I like Poppy, and I don't care, you know? It's still fun. It's still a good movie. Okay, last two is Beauty and the Beast, the live-action remake with Emma Watson. I really like this movie a lot. I know a lot of people didn't like Emma as Belle, but I think she did really well. And personally, I'm probably one of the only people that actually thinks that she sounded good singing. I know she probably used auto-tune, but everybody does. So, and the last movie that I have in here is Bratz. The Bratz, you know. Sasha, Yasmin, Chloe, and Jade. I know Bratz are making a comeback right now, but whenever I was little, I think this movie came out in like 2007. Yeah, 2007. I vividly remember wanting to see this movie when I was younger, and I don't think I ever got to. So whenever I bought this movie, I watched it quite a bit, and honestly, it's really fun. So I highly recommend it. Also, yeah. Yeah, that is Mona. Also, I recognize her from House of Anubis. So, fun times. But yeah, that is my DVD collection. There's obviously DVDs that I want to get. I would like to have the Narnia series. There's a couple of TV shows that I'd like to have. And also Journey to Bethlehem. But I also don't know what happened to I can only imagine. I don't know if I ever got that or not, but if I didn't, I want it. Yeah, and if I did get it and I just don't know where it is, that's an issue for another time. But I'm going to go ahead and stick these in my drawers, and then I'll show you what it looks like once they're all in there. Alright, so I have everything in the drawers. I'm going to go ahead and show you. So originally they did have these little slots in them. I just took them out so that I could fit more in. Fighting with my pop socket. But give me 1 second. Alright, so I had to fight with the Runaways because of the weird shape of the thing. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that again. I could not deal with that pop socket. I hate it. Anyway, I'm going to show you what they look like in the drawers now. Ta-da! So, up here, they go like this. And I have The 100 and Glee, and This Is Us. Originally, This Is Us was down here, but I had to move it to make room for The Runaways. That has to go in sideways because it's stupid. In here, I have Fear the Walking Dead, Shannara, Pretty Little Liars, Legends of Tomorrow, Flash, and Supergirl. And then over here in this one is all of the normal DVDs, just like movies. So there is a little bit of room still in here. Bratz, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid. These don't have any rhyme or reason to the order. Outside of Pitch Perfect, I put them in order. But outside of that, not really. So, yeah. That is that. And, yeah, I'm just going to go chill and listen to some music. And then probably get dressed. I think I have to go do payday shopping today. So, yeah, I got to go get dressed so that I can hike up the driveway to meet Sarah. Yeah, that's that. So I will talk to you guys soon with another collection video, probably. Yeah. Bye.